Check OBS. Make sure I am live. Alright, I should be streaming now. Cool. Yo, what's up, Async? How's it going? Nice. It's gonna be a real chill stream today. Oh my gosh, that is really loud. Hold on. I don't know if that's loud for you or like anybody else, but I need to turn down my in-game music just a little bit. I think it's like, there we go. I had to turn down my actual volume. What are my thoughts on Final Destination? The level or the movies? Because those are two very different things. If you're talking about the Geometry Dash level, my thoughts on Final Destination are that I don't remember it well enough to have any opinion. All I know is that it's like really pink. It's a really pink level. To finish the structuring in this part, then I can I think I can get to decorating this part. I think maybe not. I don't know. I wasn't even I didn't have that selected. Spun around, bro. I'm just gonna play with ignore damage on. Make this much easier. Go more smoothly. All right, Ducky DK. We're not doing that this stream. We're not doing that this stream. it was a good bit. It was a good bit for one stream. We're not doing that this stream. I'm keeping it real chill today. Nah, you're good. You're good. That was like the hardest I've laughed in a little while. Did I slam my hand on the table? I don't remember. much about that stream. I just remember that it was funny. That was a good time. So, well, I'm not decoing somebody else's level. I have to structure and deco my own level. Level, it's called Bloodhound V3. Now you forgot part of that. You're supposed to say that it's the second one. But no, Von Steiger GD, I'm not decoing. I unfortunately will not be decoing your level. Do you have to deco yourself? I mean, yeah, I guess so. Unless you want to see if you can find somebody who will actually deco for you. That's what I'm doing. I'm decoing myself this level. There's a lot of fun in that. I've done too many of these like slanted pillars coming from the ceiling. I need to mix it up a little bit. I sound 64. We've been over this. I'm a billion years old, bro. I need to test this in practice mode. I think I might have... I might need to rebuff that part after changing the structure. No? Nope, I'm fine. It's all good. It's even the profile picture. Well, on my screen, your profile picture is like barely any pixels on my screen, bro. I have the chat is very small for me. And from what I can see, it looks like you're on a stage. Like you're on America's Got Talent or something. Or maybe the British variant. I don't know. You could be British. Not to make assumptions, but you could be British. Yep. Could have done that way faster. Select all of them at once. There we go. Pretty decent structuring. I don't know what I'm gonna do for these. I might just have them float, to be honest. I don't have that much time to like finish this level. I only have like, what, a week and a half? What's this options trigger for? Hide attempts. Let's also have this hide ground. See how that looks. Okay. Okay, chill it with like the ball sack stuff, bro. I will actually time you out. I will time you out. If you continue with the ball sack bit, bro. Why? I don't know, cause it's like it's a miracle I didn't time you out for saying ball sack the last time. You said my ball sack hairs were gonna fall off. But I just found it so funny. I just said, you know what? Last time somebody who said something that bizarre in the chat got timed out, history wiped. You can't go back to that stream and read what that dude said anymore because I don't have chat on screen. I need to do that. I need to have chat on screen so it preserves what people say. Now I need a structure for this. This looks weird. How old am I? I mean, I've said it on stream before. Dude, I'm a broke college student. I think you can easily just assume I'm in my 20s. I'm 20. I shouldn't be that mean to myself. I'm not in my 20s yet. I haven't reached any numbers past the 2, but... Thought I was like 30? Yeesh. Oh. That's harsh, bro. That's harsh. I have like a farm voice. I'm not exactly sure what that means. I'm gonna be completely honest with you. Old. Okay. Alright. So I know generally what I'm going to be doing for the deco in this first part. Not completely sure how I'm going to do it. That's the big question on my mind. Pull hair strands. No. All right, bro. All right, bro. Nah, you gotta stop. You gotta stop. You really gotta stop with that bit, bro. The joke is over. Okay. Why? Because it stopped being funny. It stopped being funny, and I don't know. It's kind of like gross now. It was funny in the moment because it was unexpected at the time when it's very rare that I see somebody come into my chat and tell me that my ball sack hairs are gonna fall off. That's what made it funny. Why is it so funny? It was funny. It's not that it is funny. It was funny. It was funny last stream. I thought it was very funny. It was very bizarre. You do another one? I would probably prefer that you don't run like a joke into the ground in the chat. Definitely not this stream. For sure, not this stream. I don't know, man. Yeah, I'll give it to you though. I've had worse people in the chat. I'm not saying you're a bad person, but like worse chatters, like chat wise. Like there have been people who have the number 67 in their username who have been in this chat, and just based off that information alone, you could probably infer that they were way worse. They were way worse. Okay. Nah, you're getting timed out for like a minute, bro. You're getting timed out for a minute. Come on, bro. Give me a second. I gotta extend chat. No, please. Bro, I don't want people talking. Listen, when you called them ball sack hairs, that was funny. You just called them pubes. That's kind of gross, dude. Come on, please. There we go. Can I try your level or not? Nah, not this stream. I'm not doing requests to stream. This is a public chat, not a private forum or something. Not like a private chat room thing. This is like a public thing, dude. Keep it clean. You don't have to keep it squeaky clean. Like, oh, no swears allowed. You can't say anything. This is 1984. It's not like that. But try to keep it civil. You know. Want to hear your joke? Sure. What's your joke, bro? What do you call stinky cheese? I don't like where this is going. What do you call stinky cheese, bro? If the punchline is bad, I'm just not gonna react. I'm just gonna ignore you if the punchline's bad. Real nice weather we're having today. is async? Where's async when you need him, bro? Ah. Yo, what is up, Drizzled? Yo, I'm getting raided? Sick. Sick. Yo, what's up, people? You just got raided into the worst stream on YouTube, bro. Fate worse than death. You got raided here, bro. How are y'all doing? Raid. Well, thank you for the raid, Reed. Give me a second. Hold on. I gotta pin something. There we go. What's my level called? I don't really have a concrete name for it yet, but its current testing name is Died. Might stick. I don't know. It's simple. It's simple, but I think it's a nice name. How y'all doing? Yo, what's up? What's up, Duck from Venus? I don't get rated too often, so it's always a pleasant surprise when it happens. I'm just doing some structuring here. I'm hoping maybe, if I have time later in the stream, I can actually get some real deco down. Start the foundations of this, because this is going to be for the Duality Gauntlet, which I am not placing in. I already know that, but I want to submit. I want to make it in time to submit, so I'm on the grind. Hey, show. Yeah, I can do a practice run. I could do a real quick practice run. Most of the layout was made pretty quickly. Ooh, what's that? I think it's bugged. No, I'm just bad. I'm just bad. Give me a second. I'm just bad. Oh, so that's embarrassing. Give me a second. No, I need to nerf this part. I need to nerf that part. That part's like way more difficult than the rest of the level. The rest of the level's real chill. Trust. Sorry, I'm like locked into the attempt. I can read chat once I'm through this. Nerf that triple. I'm not sure which triple, but some of these triples will be nerfed. Yeah, that's the whole level. Yeah. As I said earlier, supposed to be for the Duality Gauntlet contest. Started the layout a month ago. Lost motivation. Picked it back up with only like 3 weeks left. That's where I'm at right now. Nice level. Thank you. Thank you. Am I good at decorating? That's what I'm gonna find out when I decorate this level. I do have decorated levels on my account. You can go play them if you want, but they're all kind of mid. But I'm very partial to Boogie Ball. I'm very proud of that level. So it was my first ever attempt at decorating. My gameplay is not good. Dang, bro. All of my hopes and dreams were riding on your opinion, bro. Nah, it's all good. It's all good, man. Yeah, I'm doing structures right now. All right, man. Thanks for stopping by. You also should have a good night. Okay. I gotta use layer 2 because layer 1's a completely different thing. I just gotta place down the ground real quick. Let me do swipe. This might take me like 3 minutes, bro. It's a lot of ground to cover. What's my GD account? It's the same as my YouTube username. If you want to find me on GD, it is the same as my YouTube name. Yep. Zoom in to make this easier. There we go. Less errors. Then I gotta do this on the roof too. I've had this bit of the deco planned for a little while now. I think that's as far as I need to go there. But as for the block designs, this part, I'll get there when I get there, which is pretty soon, but I'll get there. I don't know yet. Gameplay keep going down. Thank you. I think I make decent gameplay. I don't think I make good gameplay. I think I make decent gameplay. Should I add a seagull? I do need to remember to add a seagull. That is something I did say I would do. I think somewhere in like the second half, I could probably put like a seagull somewhere. It's like, where's Waldo for the chat? Try to figure out what message is missing, bro. Try to figure it out, bro. Where is he? All right. Almost there. Almost there, bro. Y'all hyped for the Angry Birds movie? I'm not. I hated the first one. The second one was alright, though. Just to be safe, I guess I'll extend this over here. Then I need to move the line back. There we go. Yeah, no, they're making another Angry Birds movie. It's been like 10 years since the last one, so I don't know why. I don't know why they decided to come back to the Angry Birds franchise now. But, you know what? They're going to make money off it. That's a given. It's Angry Birds. Angry Birds was fun. But now you can't play the original Angry Birds anymore. They took it off the App Store, bro. Now you have to play their Angry Birds 2 slop instead of the Angry Birds 1 slop that I grew up with and loved. I'll sure want to do a level request stream. I have done level request streams in the past. I'll probably do like an actual level request, and I always say this. This is like, if Async is still here in the chat, he will vouch for this. I always say this. I'm going to do a level request stream at some point in the near future. It'll happen. It'll happen. But, you know, eventually I will genuinely do another level request stream where I do nothing but level requests. I do level requests in the streams sometimes. This stream probably won't have any level requests just because I want to go to bed at a reasonable time today, because I haven't really been doing that lately. But every now and then, at the end of streams, I open up a forum if there's enough people in chat, or I'll just take them IDs from the chat if there's like barely any people, and I'll do some level requests to end off the stream. Every now and then. That's just something I do, though. Can you request one level? You are the person who rated me. You can request one level, and I will play it in a little bit. Not immediately, but in a little bit. Let's see. Play Tartarus. I will play whatever I Am Real Reed wants me to play, as long as it's not... There are a couple levels that I know that I will just refuse to play. But I'm hoping this is something actually cool. Yo, what's up, Nub? Or is that pronounced noob? What's up? Yeah, but whatever I Am Real Reed wants me to play, I will play one request from them. All right, let me just get it out of the way now. Y'all like my funky music I have for my menu? Challenge. Oh, I love this song. Great song choice. W200 subs. Did I reach 200 subs? Give me a second. I gotta check this real quick. One moment. My YouTube is loading. I'm reloading my page. Oh, 196. That's not 200, but that's still pretty cool. All right. I'm just gonna do a non-practice attempt here. Just give it a shot. Why am I lagging? I don't know if the lag is noticeable on stream, but I did get like a couple of lag spikes towards the very start, which is very strange. Alright. I'm rocking with this so far. This is pretty good. Hey! I didn't die to the triple. Let's go. Nah, that was cool. That was cool. Actually, some decent music sync, too. Let me leave a comment. I gotta think of what to leave as a comment here. Give me a second. I'm trying to think of something. I'm just gonna default this just random, something random. You are winner map 100%. There we go. That's a comment. Solid level. Solid level. That was a 1 attempt too. Pretty cool. Okay, well, not 1 attempt, I guess. But I feel like that first death doesn't count. 7 months ago? It's not super ancient, but that is a while ago. 7 months ago was 7 months ago last year, or was it just early this year? I don't remember. I've lost my perception of time, bro. Sorry, Country Ball Plushie. I did that one request because I Am Real Reed rated me, and you know what? Gotta return the favor, bro. December 2025. Nice. Nice. Okay. Bit of a pet peeve here. I want to rant about this real quick. Very short rant. But RobTop really needs to make it so that when you disable... When a trigger disables the ground when you're playtesting in the editor, I wish it actually disabled the ground. You actually have to go in and you have to turn off ground with this if you want to like not see ground. It's kind of annoying to do every single time. Did I like the level? I loved the level, bro. It was solid, fun. It was nice. Like, I half expected, and I get every time, I half expect somebody to just request, like, some impossible level that they made. So it's always nice to actually, like, play something that's, like, super duper playable and fun, nonetheless. Oh, like the like button. Yeah, I gave it a like. I think most of the structures here are pretty done, but I want to do a little bit of extra stuff. That there could be nice. Because the plan is the structures are going to be like coming out of like from up above, like where you can see, and from below where you can see. And they're going to be in front of the dotted lines. Last person you rated banned you? Bro, why? You and the people who came from your chat have been lovely. I don't know why somebody would ban you. That's very strange. Oh shoot, my hold on, give me a second. My alarm's going off on my phone half across the room. I had to turn it off. There we go. Alright. Back to the grind. The grind never stops. Why am I getting viewers? I mean, one time I got raided, and I thought I was getting view botted, bro. That was like my peak viewership was like I think I hit 20 viewers, and I genuinely thought I was getting view botted. I was so scared I was gonna get banned for view botting. I thought somebody was botting me, but no. The people then just started pouring in saying, "Oh, raid!" It was kind of cool. Yeah, this has been it's been a pretty solid stream so far. Does the stream have 10 likes? It's pretty sick. so here. I got to keep my structures relatively basic. I think a lot of this stuff is going to come together when I actually do block design. Doggy Grief Bingo Stream. That's a pretty solid idea. I can't lie. That's interesting. I'm assuming Doggy being depressed is the free space, or was the free space. That dude never looks happy on stream anymore. Aw, dang. See, you just had to wait. You just had to wait for the next Doggy stream. He smiles at Cuber. I know he smiles at Cuber. I don't know why he does it. It's it's kind of funny how that's actually something he just does. He just smiles at Cuber. You know what? W structuring right here. I'll spice it up with one of these. One of these. $40 subs in one stream is crazy. Hello. What's up, old developer? Do I do level requests? I do every now and then. Not this stream, unfortunately. I did one earlier, but that was a special occasion. Yo, did I hit 200? Oh, dang. I still haven't finished the 100 subscriber special. That video's never coming out, by the way. That video got scrapped. I'll just make something for 200 subs. This could be the 200 sub special. I can the video showcase of this showcase, and then I'll do like some creator commentary on the level, and then I'll show the verification at the end. How's about that? You know what? That's a lot easier than what I was trying to do for 100 subs, which was ranking my first 100 demons. I kind of sound like Mindcap. That's a new one. People have said I sound like Adam Sandler. People have said I sound like Tony Soprano. I don't get that one, by the way. I don't get that one. I kind of get Adam Sandler, I guess. I've been called Tony Soprano. There have been like a multitude of different cartoon characters who I don't know I've been compared to, but I get compared to them. You hear Adam Sandler? I don't completely get Adam. I kind of get the Adam Sandler, but I also really don't. You found me in the Geometry Dash topic live? Wild. Yo, somebody lighting fireworks outside? Wait, give me a second. No, they're just rolling a trash bin, and it's really loud. Now, I didn't know Mindcap was Egyptian until somebody said it in a video. I honestly thought Mindcap was like somewhere from like Europe. The entire Great Wall of China as a profile picture. I don't think there's even. Is there a picture in existence that actually captures the whole thing? I don't think so. At least none that are from like a side perspective. Because that would be impressive. It's not impressive to. Because anybody can just see the Great Wall of China from like an orbital view. Because it's just that. It's just that noticeable. Dude, Gary Brady, you are not getting the pin, bro. You should have said it first. You should have said it first, bro. Not not seeing the wall of China from space. I'm talking about just like from like an aerial view. I don't know why I said orbital. Not like from like all the way in space. Like you can see it on the planet. No. I'm just talking about like up high. It's really easy to capture it all when you're up high. Anyways, hi, can you wish me luck on beating a new artist? It's a medium demon called Boxing Boxes. Oh, you're not saying for that film. My bad, bro. But Boxing Boxes, that's a level I tried going for back when I was new to demons. Uh, it's a cool level. It's a cool level. I've still not beat it. No, Boxing Boxes is a solid. It's a solid pick for a new artist. I'm wishing you luck. Good luck, bro. I think that for the most part, I think the structures are pretty much done. A lot of movements and other stuff like that added later. Though I do think I need to add a couple of extra little things to make it really work. Just gotta like this, just connecting these two structures. That makes it look better, I think at least. Yeah, 25% already. Nice. Gotta give Gary the pin. I can't unpin the GD Gastino one though. It's so simple. It's grammatically incorrect, all in lowercase, and nothing else. It's just the two words. Yeah. A lot of y'all in chat are new to the stream. So I just want to drop this crazy like weird flex that I beat a new artist on accident. I'm just him. I'm just him. I was trying to beat the Devourer by Whirl as a new artist, but then this level called Rolling Ball came out. I saw a showcase, thought it was really cool, decided to play it, beat it before I got rated. Then I got rated, and then got on the GDDL, and apparently it's like 2 tiers above the Devourer. So I'm cooked. I'm cooked. I gotta find a harder new artist now. I actually have to beat a hard demon. Or I could just jump to an insane. I have 77% on heavy gears by Senator Saturno. I might as well just go for that at this point. But I've already dropped that level like 3 different times. So maybe not. I wanted him to spell it correctly. No, I think it's better that he didn't spell it correctly. It just hits harder that way. Read your last comment. What difficulty is the level I'm making? Supposed to be easy, demon. Some people have told me that this looks more medium demonish, which I can kind of understand. A couple of people have said, "Oh, this is definitely hard demon," which I definitely don't get, but I guess, bro, whatever. And then one person said insane demon. That person has not played an insane demon before. Looks hard demon? I guess, bro. All I know is that I will, no matter what difficulty this actually ends up being, I'm still submitting this to the contest that has easy demon as its maximum difficulty. Normal. Light work, no reaction. Yeah, no, this is, in my opinion, this is easier than Space Invaders by Subwoofer, which is like that's a hard easy demon. But I think it's easier. It's at least 2 tiers easier. It's like a tier 3 at most. I think. Somebody got raided by Pop-Off? Cool. Nice. Well, I appreciate everybody for sticking around for as long as they did. I think this is the most interaction I've gotten from people who I've been rated by. Hey, I'm Real Reed. Sorry, I'm Real Reed. Thank you for the raid, dude. That was very kind of you. Thanks for stopping by. I hope you enjoyed the worst stream on YouTube. Get some rest, bro. Yeah. Yeah. Once I finish the level, I will immediately start work on a showcase of it, which will also be accompanied by some commentary, my thoughts on the level that I made, and then the verification at the ends. So, hope y'all are excited for that. If I even end up finishing this level on time, if I don't, I might put off finishing the level for just a little bit. So I'm gonna have to really hustle to get this done in the span of less than 2 weeks. I'm gonna try. So, okay, wait, how low do I have to make these structures? They don't even have to be that far down. Just in case, I'm gonna have them 2 blocks down. Just in case. What's my hardest? This is my hardest. I'm the proud. Oh, I was 29th victor. Somebody got leaderboard banned. I'm the proud 29th victor. I guess 28th now. Victor of Rolling Ball, and it is my hardest, and I beat it in like 2.5 hours, not knowing it was going to be my hardest. That is my hardest. And it is a really fun level, in my opinion. I love the gameplay. And the visuals are also very peak. Harder than Reeds. Let's go! Nice. Nice. Anyways. This hasn't really been too much of a deco stream, but still. I need a... Okay. I heard that this is a level where I can find the slopes... The slopes with the, that you can color. Okay. I'm just gonna add these to my custom objects just so I have them. There we go. That's gonna make the building process just a little bit easier. I don't know why they're not just in the editor. I don't know why they're unlisted, but they are objects in the game. And I think with hitboxes, let me test just to make sure they have hitboxes. All right. Yeah, I will probably be streaming some more deco process. I'll have a lot more deco by the time I stream again, because I'm not going to stream the whole process, but by next stream I should hopefully have some stuff down for this part. And then, yeah. I'm going to have to do some like frame by frame animation for a few things. Something I've done before in the editor, but not for an actual like project that I release. So that's going to be kind of new. It also takes a while, so I'm not sure if it's going to be good for my time frame. Probably not. But you know, gotta give it a shot. You'll never know if you're gonna make it or not if you just don't try in the first place. Somebody's probably already said that before, but you heard it here first. Alright, just to keep it basic, I'm just gonna delete the second row down. I only need one row down, I think. Do I? I can test on like a different like device later to see how wide up the screen goes, because that's going to determine how big I need to make the structures. No, but I think I did a pretty solid job with the structures. Like they're very funky, and I like it. Alright, bye. Alright, thanks for stopping by, dude. Gonna move this over. What level can you find the song? Oh, this song? This song isn't in any levels, I'm pretty sure. I can check. Give me a second. Let me check and see if this is used in any levels. The song's relatively new, and it's not everybody's cup of tea. Nope, there's not a single level that uses the song. But if you want to listen to this song, and in fact, if you want to listen to the whole album, this is off of Six Impala Forever, which is the most recent release from Six Impala. Are you listening to Six Impala? I know I am. That line makes no sense if you actually just don't listen to Six Impala, but yeah, it's whatever. It's whatever. I like their music. Okay, considering the fixture I have with the dotted lines, I think I'm gonna have to figure out a different death thing than these spikes here. Or hold on. So imagine like something like this. Let me get a line, just put it in the middle. So you should imagine this. It's like a pillar, and it's moving up and down like trying to stab you. There's a whole bunch of them around here, but if you click the gameplay correctly, you don't die. But it's like really intense or something. Something like I could do something like that. But these, I'll keep them for now. But they're gonna have to go at some point because they just will not work with the deco. Bye. Thanks for stopping by, dude. Where is the no-touch block? There it is. I have big plans for this part, deco-wise. Well, this part might be a bit of an issue, though. I don't know what I'm gonna do with this. It's just kind of like a big slab. It'd be a bit of a challenge to decorate. I think other than some of these just not going all the way up, which I think I'll just do now. Put some extra on that. No touch. I think the structuring pretty much done, particularly up here at the top. A lot of these will be deleted later because they're not essential once the deco's actually done. Just kind of outlining here. Okay. There we go. This one has to be shaped like that. All right. And then I don't need to do like other structures over here because there's actually going to be like showgrounds right here. In fact, let me get that on the options trigger right now. Hide ground off. Yo, what's up? Cool. Just pretty well. I think the last thing I need to do here is just hide these. Alright. I think there's one more right here. Got 93 to 100 on allegiance. Nice. Oh, I'm just kind of playing my own level at this point. Alright. I'm just gonna not get distracted. It's time to contemplate whether or not I need to extend the length of the structures. I can do that if I need to, but I don't know if I need to. I don't know if people with different aspect ratios are going to see more above or below the screen. Not quite sure. How long have I been live for? 71 minutes. Whoa. Oh. I'm lagging, bro. Move that a little bit higher up. I think just to be safe, I'm going to extend the height and depth of the structures just by 1. Oops. I'll fix the saw blade later, I guess. It already looks so cool, bro. The structuring, I think it's visually leaves a lot to be gained, I guess. Yo, Crippen, what's up? How's it going? Alright. I'm pretty proud of the structures. You got it at the last click of orb or star position. No, dude. That sucks. It sucks it died to the last click of anything. But to an extreme demon? Nah, bro. That sucks. That's like dying to the last click of I have no analogy for that. That's just sad, bro. Hey, you'll get back there though. I know you will. You've already made it to the last click. You just gotta not die to the last click. Next time, you get to the last click. Yep. Yo, what's up? Alright. Well, structuring for the rest of the level is on my to-do list. As in, I should probably do that now. Hello. Yeah, hello. I see your message. Hello, dude. Come on, man. I put it in Discord. Nice. I'm gonna delete a bunch of channels in the Discord, and just have like it be more simple. Have it be more simple. I think the content channel is gonna be just renamed the media channel, and people can put their art there, their thumbnails, their videos, and stuff like that. Just for like media stuff, and then I can just have less channels to manage, dude. Because I do need to like actually get the Discord in order, bro. It's crazy. I've put the Discord off for so long. The low cortisol thumbnail. Let me know when it's in there. Oh wait, here it is. Yo, that's fire. That's a great thumbnail. That's great. That's great. I'm really happy with how this is turning out so far. Like, these structures are some of my best for sure. Oh, that's nice. Nah, you're not washed. You're just in the washing cycle, the washing machine, bro. Once the cycle finishes, you'll be cleaner than ever. And you will beat Ouroboros start position too. I'm genuinely the modern day Confucius. They could never. They could never. I don't actually think I'm the modern day Confucius. If anybody is watching and didn't realize that was the worst satire in the world, no, I'm not Confucius. I could never be Confucius, bro. This has been a roller coaster of a stream. It's been real cool. Who is Confucius? So he was this guy, and he said like these words, and they were very wise. This dude was the wise guy that they always be talking about in gangster movies, bro. In mobster movies, not gangster movies. That's like a different genre. This guy's the wise guy. That's who Confucius is. philosopher. I remember I had to write a whole paper about Confucius back in 6th grade. Oh my god, I was so happy when I finally finished it because I just did not want to write about that guy anymore. You lack the historical. Okay, so this is like genuine. No, Confucius was like he was a Chinese philosopher who like preached like good morals and stuff like that. It was yeah, he invented Confucianism. I think that's what you call it. I think that's the word. He made Confucianism, and it's like there's like a moral code or something that that became very popular to follow. That's who he was. He's kind of interesting, but also kind of like he's Confucius, so he kind of isn't. But he's kind of interesting. $200 didn't notice. Yeah, dude, I got raided earlier. I got raided by kind of I forgot his whole name. I am Real Reed. I got raided by dude. This is like the first time when I've been raided, and the people were just nothing but nice. They were very nice, and it was very cool, and they were very civil in the chat for the most part. It was very awesome, and I'm over 200 subs now, so that's cool, I guess. That's another bit of a milestone or something. I don't know. I'm not keeping track. I don't have like a ladder of milestone goals. I don't set goals for myself on YouTube. But yeah, 200 subs, pretty neat. I think for the most part, other than like around here, I think my structures for this part are solid. I don't really need to do much more for them. Same with this part and here. Like, I think I just really need to focus in on this area because it's chopped. Yo, what's up, Doug from Venus? Welcome back. Let me turn on the star position. Oh, I didn't delete it. I just gotta figure out what blocks do I need to stay there and which ones can I get rid of. Because that will determine the structuring in this part. I gotta sneeze, bro. Oh my gosh. Excuse me. Oh, that one hurt. Anyways. Okay, I just need that block. I only need that block. I don't know why it's one big brick. Actually, no. Wait, no. I think it was that wide for a reason. Holding that since 1920. It feels like that sometimes. And my, yeah, my sneezes do kind of sound like that. Okay, hold on. Bro, that's just messed up. That's like, what do you mean you screamed that when you guys were watching a video about you know what Germany, the big the big H himself, bro. That's like this. Would you say that's insensitive? I think that's an insensitive thing to say when the subject matter is Nazi Germany. That's like that's like come on, bro. I've got like actually like no good commentary on that. That's just messed up, bro. That's just no bueno. No bueno. Okay, hopefully the structure doesn't kill player 2. No, it doesn't. I think the structuring for this part is done. I'm just gonna have the structuring be the deco. I don't think I need a structure outline for this part. Especially considering how it was built and how it works, I am not redoing any of these structures. It stays how it is. See, I think for the most part, not for the most part, just in general, I think I'm done structuring this level. No, this part needs work. I forgot about this part. Over here. Your great-grandfather served in World War II? Yo, same. What can I do around here? Okay, I have an idea. I don't know if it's gonna work, though. Oh, that's not good. It did, but he wasn't on the good side. So was he Italian, Japanese, or German? That's a real question, because there are like three. There is three different possibilities here. Holy stutter, by the way. I usually call myself out when I stutter, but I kind of forgot there. Holy stutter, bro. That was bad. That was like one of my worst stutters yet. Alright. I have a feeling this structure just will not work here. Yep. I might have to keep this part empty. Yeah, that's pretty weird, dude. Weird guy is an understatement. Yeah. I feel like okay. I feel like most of us have at least one grandparent who just hates a specific group of people. It doesn't have to be ethnic, but they hate a specific group of people for some reason that they just will not explain. Like, it doesn't have to be, like, even, like, a racist thing or, like, an ethnic thing or whatever you want to call it. Like, they just hate, like, if you can group people together with, like, a thing that they have in common, like, there's that one grandparent who just hates those people. Like, just a group of people. This is, like, a universal thing. Y'all know Joplin? The name rings a bell. The name rings a bell. I don't quite know the specifics though. But I've heard that name before. Is he a music guy? That might explain why I've heard of him. I hear about a lot of artists that I just don't listen to. The Tornado. Did somebody name was there a Hurricane Joplin? Or just Tornado Joplin? I've never heard of people naming tornadoes. I know people name hurricanes and storms. Oh, it's a place. It's a place. Holy no clip. It's in Missouri. Well, I hope, did that tornado just happen, or did that happen a while ago? If it just happened, I hope your dad's okay. (2011). Hold on. I'm gonna look this up real quick. EF5 tornado. How strong is an EF5 tornado? 200 miles per hour? Sometimes 300 miles per hour. But that's the AI overview, so I don't trust that completely. Let me check on Wikipedia. I'm not finding it. That's a list of EF5 tornadoes that have happened. Dude, listen. I'm an American. I sometimes forget Missouri exists. Hey, but I never forget that Rhode Island exists. That's when I wouldn't dare forget. Now, New Hampshire, on the other hand, oh boy, I forget that place exists until I remember, oh wait, there's states I don't remember. And then I remember that I don't remember it. Because I didn't remember it, but I remembered it then. If that makes any sense at all, I'm going to give myself a pat on the back. That's where Peter Griffin is. Yes, that's how I know as well. That's also how I know Rhode Island. It's where Quahog. That's the Quahog place. Move that over just for aesthetic purposes. know. I feel like I've pretty much structured everything I want to structure. Oh, I did not play that right. Let me disable start position. Just do a full run. Nah, but Family Guy is the only reason Rhode Island is like a relevant place. I don't even think Rhode Island is very relevant in the U.S. elections. If anybody from Rhode Island is watching right now, which you aren't, nobody from Rhode Island is watching, but if anybody is, I'm sorry. I'm sorry that Family Guy is the only reason I remember your state. That's my bad, G. I'll do better next time, Ka. Memes have more of an impact on the U.S. election in Rhode Island. It's kind of sad that that's true. That's genuinely true. It's stupid that it's true, but it's true. You're from Rhode Island. No way. I just said nobody's watching from Rhode Island, and I didn't read the chat. Is this true? Are you actually from Rhode Island? What? We got a real life Rhode Islander here in the chat. Dude, I've said this before. I'll say it again. I am so frustrated with how dog shit. I don't swear that much on stream, but the candidates, the primary candidates for the presidential election are always just picking between who's the least worst person. And I hate it, bro. I'm sure it's like that in other places, but it's really bad here in the US. It's so bad, dude. Can we please get somebody who actually cares about the people? Please, bro. They say they're gonna lower prices of eggs, and the eggs just keep going up. They're so expensive, bro. Groceries should not be this expensive. Trash versus garbage? Yeah, exactly. That is exactly it. I think my structuring is pretty much good here. And this part's just a wave section that doesn't need extra structuring. If I do any more structuring, the background will be less visible. And I want people to at least somewhat be able to see what's in the background for that part. Dude, otters are cool. Otters are genuinely like one of the cooler critters from the sea. It's a real shame though. Otters just they're kind of endangered, bro. Not all of them, but like the one that lives on the coast, the west coast of the United States, they're endangered because of the sea urchins. It's all the sea urchins' fault. This is true, and you can look it up. It's because the sea urchins go into like permanent hibernation sleep mode for like a billion years, and it's bad for the kelp or something like that. I don't remember exactly like the whole situation of it, but it's the sea urchin's fault because they just don't die. They keep living. Capybaras are cute. Absolutely physically. Dude. Capybaras are cool. Okay, hold on. I gotta look this up. Quokka. Yo, what? Oh, it's a marsupial. I see. It has a. It's got a little jid in its pouch. Yo, these things look goofy, bro. But in like a cute way. They're goofy in a cute way. They can tell which ones are American chuds versus Aussie chads. Bro, chud is such a funny word. I love the word chud. Seagulls are cool, but they're I have grudges against seagulls. They do torment people, and I believe they do it on purpose, or just by instinct, which is like, that's like equally as they're evil. Nah, seagulls are cool. I've mentioned before, I love taking pictures of seagulls. They're just very photogenic birds. However, again, they did steal my food a couple times, and I hate them for it. I remember I think my first ever like major college paper I did was on the seagulls and how much I hate them, and I did get a good grade on it. I don't know why you said like a first ever college paper, and it was like a year ago. Battle between a seagull and a magpie. Oh, we gotta get that on Death Battle, bro. They gotta run down their stats. Tears, you gotta make a video. Anyways, let's see. Back to it real quick here. All right, solid. This looks solid. Who you are now? Yo, he's got the seagull. He's got the seagull profile picture. You haven't forgiven Tearsu after his dinosaur tier list? I don't think I watched that one. Maybe I did. I feel like I have watched that one, but maybe not. I don't remember some of the rankings for like the Tears of videos, but I do remember watching them. I used to binge his videos back during quarantine. Instead of actually paying attention in those boring Zoom lectures, I would be watching Tirzu, bro. On the second monitor, you already know. I had Tirzu on the first monitor. Wait, I had the Zoom meetings on the second monitor. Whatever Teach was saying was second monitor content. I'm looking through. I've done several practice runs all the way through, and honestly, I feel like in terms of structuring, I've done all I can really do, and I'm not changing up the hitboxes for this part. That would be too much of a pain. Look at my triggers, bro. I'd have I'd have to like redo some of these if I wanted to change stuff. Or maybe not. Maybe it's not that difficult to do it, but still, I don't want to do it. All right. Well, what next? You make a suggestion? I'm all ears. I'm listening. Now, let me copy this color and just see what this is like with a black background real quick. Entire script of the B movie. Yes, bro. Wait. Hold on. There should be a specific point in the level where when you die, you have to sit through the entire script of the movie, slowly scrolling up your screen. Or you could just click the restart button and, but still, something like that would go crazy. You're gonna send the longest word in human history? Never mind. Wait, 183 letters long? There's no actual word that's long. I think for something to actually be considered a word, it has to be usable, like, in a sentence. Like, physically possible to be used in a sentence. Like, that's just some dude who was like, you know what, I'm gonna make the longest word, and they made it that long, and like, yeah, that's the longest word, but it's not actually a word if you can't use it. This is a hill I will die on, bro. If you can't use a word physically, it's physically impossible to use a word in a sentence. It's not a word. That's just a bunch of letters, bro. It's a protein called Titan for shorthand. Bro, these scientists be naming anything. I'm gonna look this up. Titan full name. Yeah, it's almost 190,000 letters long. But It's not a word. Oh my god, they just have a website that's just a PDF with the whole word printed on it. Bro, they're just repeating the same words in this one word. This is stupid. What kind of troll? Bro, they were trolling, bro. See what those people be calling planets? Bro, if I could name a planet. Oh, what's a dope planet name? Rock 5. That's the name of the planet that I would name. I just call it Rock, bro. I think the dinosaur Thanos. Scientists don't even care anymore. Look at the one. Look at that one. Let's name it Kepler 186f. Nah. Dude, if I discovered a new species of fish, I'd probably call it something like... What's a good name for a fish? Hold on. I'd call it flavor blasted goldfish. That would be its scientific name, bro. Flavor blasted. Because obviously I can't call it goldfish, because goldfish is already like taken. That's already like a real animal. It wouldn't even matter if this fish was like... This fish could be like muddy brown for all I care, and I'd still call it flavor blasted goldfish. Call it John Fish. That's an even better name. Discovering the fish. Call it something like Jim Henson, Bob Ross. You know what's crazy? Is that everybody on the planet got gaslit into thinking that blobfish actually look like that. Bro, I was in my marine biology class. This was like 2 years ago at this point. I was in my marine biology class, and we get to the deep sea, which is where the blobfish are from. They're from like the deep. And it did not look like a blobfish. Somebody asked the teacher, I don't think that's the right fish. And he's like, oh, that's the right fish. So what happens is, when they get dragged up to the surface really fast, they just explode and turn into the blobfish that you know is the blobfish. That was like mind-blowing, dude. So every time you see a blobfish that looks like a blob, that's a dead fish, bro. You're looking at a dead animal. Exactly, Crippen. That's a pretty good analogy. Yeah, when they go to the surface, it makes them ugly. Yeah, when it goes to the surface, it makes them ugly and kills them. They die. Okay, I said it before, and I think I'll say it just this one more time. I think I'm done with the structuring. Structuring for this level is solid, and I think at this point it just needs decoration. Oh, wait, nope, hold on. There's a few. Wait, there's a few floating bits. There's a few floating bits. Right as I say that, I catch some stuff. But a Asian sheephead wrasse. I think I've seen a wrasse fish before, but I need to refresh my mind. Yeah, it's these things. Yeah, these big, like teal, green, yellow, cool pattern fish that are low-key chopped. They look like chop chin. They look like chop chin, bro. Like put an image of put an image of the wrasse next to an image of chop chin. The resemblance will be uncanny. Dude, I am the stutter-o-matic today, bro. This is bad. I've been stuttering like crazy all stream. All stream, bro. How am I playing from here? I need to look at these structures are completely done. I don't need to do any more work there for now until I get to actually decorating. Check general. I'm checking general. I was thinking of a different different image of him, of not of chop chin but of the fish. Dude, maybe I was thinking of a different Raz, but still. No, I was thinking of. Hold on. Copy. Okay, hold on. Open image in new tab. Let's see. I was thinking of this image, specifically this one. I put that in general. I was thinking of this dude. This dude looks like Chop Chin, the one I put in general. The other dude just looks like he got hit by a mallet. Like, for real. Can you play level the boom but better too? No, I will not. Long answer, no. Short answer, no. let me do one last check around, see if I missed any odd structures. Also, I think attaching these. I'm gonna deco it? Yeah, this is getting decorated. I still need people to playtest it. Crippen, I did send you a message asking if you want to playtest this. So if you're game to playtest this, I need playtesters, bro. This is also going to be decorated very quickly. Maybe not very quickly, but it's going to be a fast turnaround, right? Because I want to submit this to the Duality Gauntlet contest. If I can. Duck from Venus, like the enthusiasm. I try to pick playtesters that I know will playtest well. Not that I don't think you can't. But hey, if you want to send me a message on GD and maybe like a friend request or something like that, I could get you on. I guess the more people to playtest, the better. I keep forgetting that. I can't be super selective with playtesters. It's good to have a variety, and the more the merrier. So I guess if you want to, welcome aboard, dude. You gotta send me a friend request though. I can only send the level to friends. Yep. Gotta do some Sakupin and BS where one part is beautiful and the rest well, you're not too far off. I mean, okay, so listen to the song. What do you think this is gonna look like? How do you think this will look? Huh? And then listen to this. And how do you think that will look? That's true. Duck from Venus was not here for AJ Cloudkey or Asian Mom Facts. I do think he was here for that other dude whose name, I'll be honest, I kind of forgot. Give me a second. That one dude who is the second coming of AJ Cloudkey, pretty much. Ducky DK. Ducky DK was basically AJ Cloudkey 2.0, and that was last stream. Yo, what's up, Zen526? Ducky DK also tried pulling the same stunt earlier this stream. I honestly, I kind of just was not having it. It was funny. It was funny last stream. It was really funny last stream because it was like, wow, this is like bizarre and a little bit funny. He said my hair was gonna fall out and stuff like that. He was saying stuff like that. It was very goofy. The only reason he didn't get timed out though, because I didn't want another AJ Cloudkey situation where the chat log is just completely lost to time. Send a friend request. All right, I'll be checking that later. Nah, when he said the you want to know how I forgot the word. Oh yeah, you want to know how I solved the Squid Game cookie? I was like, oh my god, I was so excited because I thought he was going to say the thing again. I thought he was going to say the thing. I thought he was going to say, can you play my level Bloodhound V3? It's the second level to the top. You can't beat it, lol. I thought he was going to say that again because he kept saying that. But no, he then made a joke about yeast in his body. And it was like gross and weird, and I didn't like it. Oh, is that what happens to your levels, dude? Because I checked and like you only have Kunzite on your account now, bro. You got to make another level. Kunzite was fire, dude. I think the funniest thing about the your level AJ Cloudkey is that it had so many dislikes because people thought the insults were aimed at them. They didn't. It was too much of an inside joke for the recent tab goers, bro. They just didn't get it. People in the comments were yelling at you. They weren't ball knowers. Hold on, guys, wait. I have an idea. Just for funsies, real quick. I want to see how far I can get on heavy gears in one attempt. I haven't played this level in like 2 months. Okay. I don't even know what happened there. I did like a little hop. Oh, this level's so cool. It's a tragedy that this didn't get legendary right here. Be Forever. Oh my gosh, dude. Okay, I've gotten to that phase where I'm just playing this over and over, not actually doing any work. I think that might be a sign that I think I might just be done building for the day. Like, look at this. Like, y'all look at this and just try to tell me that this isn't like good. Maybe not good structuring, but structured. Like, that's the whole goal with this stream, was to finish all the structuring. And I think I did that. You packed up creating levels after a mod said Kunzite sucked? Dang. Unfortunate, but honestly, that would just motivate me to like want to make like an even better level. Like the let me go to my account real quick. This level got played by Herozer and Destriv. And Destriv, honestly, he kind of said it was like a mid-ass level. He was not rocking with it. Granted, this was made in like 24 hours, but still he said I wasn't rocking with it, and I was like, you know what? I want to make my next level real good. I have fun with the editor. I have like a lot of fun. Just building stuff. It's a shame I just don't finish a lot of my levels. I start too many projects. There we go. See? Listen, dude. Kanzai got a lot of downloads. Got a pretty good like to download ratio too. People like Kanzai. You have like potential as a creator. I mean that genuinely, dude. I think you do need to like give the mindset a shot of just like build like a level that you would enjoy, that you like. That's what I'm doing here. Is I'm building a level that I want to see made and stuff. And the ending, like, I just experimented and eventually I found, wow, I just made like a cool ending, bro. Like, you know how many toggle triggers it took to make this ending work the way it does? A lot. And there's just something cathartic about improving in the editor. I don't know, dude. It's just like you don't get this from other like sandbox type games where you can build something. Like when I finished Boogie Ball, I immediately sent that to like 3 mods. One was a form, one was through DMs, and one was on stream. And it got played on stream by Sync. And he said, like your gameplay, dude. He really complimented my gameplay. And then he said, your structures, they kind of suck, dude. They're very repetitive. And for that, I'm probably not going to send it. He also gave me some other helpful feedback, which was real cool. And it's just like, that gives me a goal of, okay, now I know I need to go this much higher to improve. I don't know. I feel like I'm rambling at this point. I just love building, bro. Holy lag. I never opened my daily chest. Unfortunate. Unfortunate. What am I doing, bro? Alright, I've kind of gotten to the point of the stream where I'm just kind of like going random places. I want to look at the scent tab. See if there's anything cool here. Bro, this level. This level was something else, bro. It was quite the experience. This caught my eye. Let me play this. Let me see what this is. is sick. Oh. I think I gotta avoid those. Bruh. Yo, this is real nice. Oh, I was in practice mode. Okay, I can still. I thought I was like in a normal run. It's a little long. Oh wait, this is just like real open. There's kind of nothing here. I kind of wish there was gameplay, dude. Rage quit ship. That's what I'm saying. I think they easily could have put some gameplay in that. Just like some random saws around the place, and I think it would have been a little bit more fun. Also, like, no jumps here. I would have liked some jumps to go along with the guitar. It's a duality gauntlet contest entry. Interesting. I thought it was alright. Could use some more gameplay, though. How many stars do they request? 4. I mean, I guess the gameplay's pretty good towards like the start of the level. The first half, there's like actual gameplay. I feel like there just wasn't gameplay past 50%. No glaze for sure. What is this? What? What am I supposed to do here? Oh. Try your levels? I'm sorry, dude. I'm winding down right now. I'm not checking anybody's levels except for the ones in like the Sun tab. There's no level request to stream anyways. Sorry. Okay, so I think this one needs to be here. Oh wait, what? That's not right. No, that's definitely not right. No. What? I think this one goes here. Oh yeah, this one goes over here then. British club set, but with no fake spikes. Okay, bro. Did I get it? What? I'm so confused. I'll come back to this. This is interesting. Put that in the platformer folder. I think this is also a GD All-Nighter entry. Yeah. Holy mod comments. This is not Bojack. Okay, bro. What's the scent? Yeah, this is in the scent tab. I mean, it's cool. I'm assuming when you magnify it properly, you go to the next level. That's like very technically impressive. It's a puzzle game. It's a little bit difficult though. I'm gonna be completely honest. Yo, what's up? Yo, hold on. What? You can't listen to the song anymore. The song is lost media? Oh, he died to the same spot I did it. Nah, this level was so peak. I can't play it though, because no song. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna get to the bottom of why this got deleted. Did Moodlechan delete it, or did... No, it's... That's weird. It's still on... It's still on Newgrounds, but it's just not allowed for use. What? What? What is going on? That's really unfortunate. So the level is pretty cool. Play your level? Unfortunately not. Sorry. Bro, I beat this level like half a year ago. Why is it still not rated? What? Come on. Laurel. Yo, Peak! Guys, this is Peak in the Scent tab. Y'all should play this level. Please play this level. Please. I'm begging you, play this level. Come on, there's open slots before this gets mythic, bro. It probably won't get mythic, unfortunately. I think it should get mythic. This is like one of the best levels I've ever played on, ironically. It's so good. The gameplay is good while it keeps a very good art style all the way through. I like the song quite a bit. It's very dope. I'm disliking this. What? That is an awful... That is like an insult to this level. What? That's horrible. That's a horrible comment. Oh my god. Good entry, but this one, bro. Anyways, y'all should play Bellow by Scale Storm. It's super good. I think I'll just go a few more pages and that might be it for stream. Nothing's really catching my eye. There's blood, so it's kind of scary. I mean, yeah, it's maybe a little scary somewhat because there's blood, but it's like, I don't know, comparing it to Society and Too Kid Friendly, dude, Bello is a hydrogen bomb compared to those levels. Don't even compare them. Come on, it's just like, it's that simple. It's just too good. Declan Venus, thanks for stopping by, man. See you later. Ooh, this catches my eye. Yo, no IDs in chat, bruh. Also, I'm not doing lover requests. Do I accept lover requests? Yeah, when I'm doing lover requests. I'm not doing lover requests right now. Practice mode this so I get to see the whole level. This is very cool. Oh, orb. Thank you for the indicator, bro. I appreciate the indicator. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, this is a level. Wait, it's peak? Oh my gosh, it's peak. It's so peak. This level's a fever dream? No, this level's just beautiful, bro. This isn't a fever dream. This is like some of the most beautiful art I've seen in this game. I will say the gameplay could use a little bit of work, but I mean, these visuals are to die for, bro. Again, the gameplay's a little iffy, but still, I cannot get over how cool this level is. It's almost like this level was made just to cater to me specifically. Yeah, bro. That's great. Like, put that in the cool folder. All right. Well, it is pretty late for me. It's almost midnight, and I'm gonna catch some sleep. So, yeah, thank you everybody so much for tuning in. Really do appreciate it. Hope you have a great rest of your day, night, morning, afternoon, evening, whatever it is for you. Have a great one, and take care. Bye-bye. See ya.